You could be dying to recreate these Pinterest outfits, but until you have your basics sorted, how would you start? We're getting into kickstarting the series with black tees that would lay a solid foundation for your fashionista journey. Welcome to my F experiment, where we discover simple ways of upgrading your style one video at a time. Here's look one, a black peplum top that's trending everywhere right now. It's a refined option for your basic collection. The puffy shoulders add volume and structure, so they disguise the rounded shoulders if you have them. The rounded neckline is a flattering look for all, especially for the well endowed ladies out there. This is a day look, but you can make it into an evening look with all the styling. The statement making earrings are the way forward as far as evening looks go. The muted gold white diamond studded danglers make for a good match with the warm toned leggings worn. Otherwise, any sparkly dangling pair would do for upping it to the next level. My trusty ring collection has been winning hearts every time I've taken them out. The asymmetric shapes are organic patterns, make for an interesting visual, and elevate the hands along with a well manicured set of nails. A tip that women after college can invest in, I would recommend. Teamed with the ultra trendy brown pants, it's really a hit ensemble to wear this season. With the peplum tee, I've put on a tapered skinny pair, but I do suggest getting straight fit and even bootcut leather bottoms because they're all pretty popular right now. The fall leather pants have good stretch, so keep that in mind when looking out for alternatives to lowers, be it jeans or leggings even. If you watched any of my fashion videos, you know that I love me some bling. So rhinestone studded clutch is a long-term arm candy in my wardrobe. You could always resort to neutrals if colored accessories may be a little too much for you, but texture or tone should be the focus, so choose either. It's the right size for clutching on, as well as wearing it like a sling bag for more hands free time. My most worn pair of pumps are these black studded stilts. Heels upgrade any look, and if they're comfortable, then they can extend your evenings way past midnight happily. Catch me wearing them in the next look too. Look 2 is the easiest yet most edgy look I have tried on. Black top with wide lowers and heels. The classic Henley t shirt is a must have in every closet. With the right neckline shape and a decent length of sleeves, it stands out on any wearer. For broad frame girls or heavy chested women, the round neck is a godsend. It bears the skin just the right bit and takes away focus from any areas you want to bring attention to. The longer the sleeves, the skinnier the appearance. I know it may sound silly, but if it stretches all the way down to the knuckles too, I find that it lengthens the torso. I do prefer a long top as well over crop tops. Same reason, it elongates the body. You'll notice that my baggy jeans are one hell of a pair. The dark wash and the pleated darts at the top give a fresh take to the usual ones lying in my one's cupboard. Sometimes a trouser looking pair of denims is an experiment that one can certainly ace. They're also crazy long, so don't go tailoring them up and shortening them. It's the look of the season, so stick to it, keeps the height going. Moving on, my necklace is a blackish silver based diamond necklace. Once again, the asymmetry appeals to me that it's become a theme in my personal style. It's a different concept from the usual silver or gold. The edgy design would go with all sorts of t shirts, whatever the neckline. Try it this winter. Stack a bunch of chains, keep the odd ones open ended even. Ooh, the only black and white clutch I own has my favorite texture, the croc skin pattern. The feel of its surface and the novelty added to its regular rectangular shape is what makes it so unique. Try to fill your handbag collection with only unusual pieces. The extraordinary themes matter, not the price. Just wanted to display an alternate to the styling of the same look. Keeping it casual and more doable, you'll see that I've skipped the neck piece and the heels but retained the edge with funky shades and animal printed flats. Any outfit that allows for freedom of movement, jumping about, sitting around, makes it more of a go to for days when you're less than willing to step out, especially when you can't cancel those plans. Every uniform you don doesn't have to speak loudly, but it must make a statement. You get me? Please check out my adorable sunglasses. These tiny, sparkly frames are a sure shot conversation starter. They're more like an accessory than a functional item. The good old loafers are cushioned pillows for my feet. They're an iconic shoe design, but as I said, if you can add some spice to the story, then do it by way of texture or tone. The leopard print on the felt hair body makes this super masala filled. But yes, moccasins are a pair of footwear one must aim to always get into your closet. We're getting into look 3 now. It's a cool girl's outfit that is so Pinterest friendly that I'm motivated to open a page myself. The turtleneck tee with a twist. And yes, those are gloves. Always attempt niche versions of the basics. I scour shopping sites for hours looking for special classics. Since blacks and whites are the base for most layered outfits, winters that last for months cannot sustain on just one or two tops of the same t shirt throughout. Long sleeve tops can become monotonous, so keep this hunt on. I know, it might be boring, but full sleeves are the modest, curly, safest bet, whatever time of the year it may be. The slit right below the neck is wide but not deep. But of course, feel free to pull it apart as much as you'd like as per your reveal threshold. I like that it plays peekaboo. It's what makes it so fun. I usually try and keep the bra straps tucked away, but those of you who like quirky ones can show them off too. No need to bejewel this area. The navy blue pinstripe pants bring a certain gravitas to this outfit, a perfect juxtaposition to the playful top half. If you've seen more than two of my videos, you'd witness that I adore pinstripes and own them in every neutral shade. They look so tailored and refreshingly flatter any leg size. Tucked in my t-shirt, but you can switch to pulled out as well. Best part about the colder seasons are the accessories. You get to add so many layers and gloves are the top of the list. They make any get up cool. A black studded leather pair to push the factor by multiples. You can get biker chic in seconds. As there's already so much going on with my outfit, I've chosen fuss free earrings. These silver mini hoops are chunky yet not distracting enough to pull away from the rest of the look. An eggshell white skinny belt with some textured surface sums up everything I look for in accessories. You don't have to do accent color, you can do black or brown too. But I wanted to match it with my shoes, so that's why the selection. Anything other than trainers would push this outfit over onto the semi formal side, so I opted for chill options to maintain its light and easygoing mood. We're at our final look. It's the right mix of what I already own in my closet to what I could get to uplift this outfit. A full length sleeve black tee, which could have been this usual v neck, now has a lace trim on it. Paired with classic skinny blue denims, it really is just a t shirt and jeans combo. The styling done with the help of the accessories is the magic wand used to upscale this look. My suggestion here is not to buy all new items to piece together for every outfit, is to use whatever you have in your pre existing clothes and to keep adding unique articles to that collection. This is called curating your style. You're not buying to wear items only once, it's the repeated usage in individual ways to enhance every distinguished look. This black top came with the lacy bit, but you could very well have this locally tailored. Try necks or backs or even additional sleeves or hemlines. It's wool based top, so I stay warm even though this section is exposed. There are all kinds of light blue in my wardrobe, but this one is evergreen. It's such a hassle free one I reach out for every time I step out. Good stretch and firm on my curved body. It comes in handy when the upper half has more going on, like when I drape a thick shawl around. The skinny jeans even it out with a narrow lower half. Bold print patterns are statement pieces, so stick to a neutral or dual tone color palette. Otherwise, opt for any color as long as it's solid or plain. This beauty is reversible. Months of November, December are also festive times, so my goal is to shine as bright usually. These star themed diamond stone encrusted danglers are a charming addition to the otherwise bling free ensemble. The court shoes in black and white are not intentional, they were purchased like this, but it's a daring way to style yourself. The fancy heels and the pointy toes are reason enough to adopt this look for the times you're feeling experimental enough. And this brings us to the end. Hope you managed to find some sort of inspiration from these looks. Remember that if you do your basics right, you will get more confidence to build yourself and your style. Glad you could stay until the end to watch. Would love your feedback. Catch my next video if you're still feeling determined by my F experiment.